culture. The state that we're in America is a form of prison. What you know how you got that clip where it's Jake, they got their own clothing line in prison. They showcasing their clothes in prison. All right. America, but in America, Jake is a trendsetter in this prison. And the world is mimicking you. That's how honored you are. Jake, they were Nike in Saudi Arabia. All right, they got slang in different parts of Africa and Australia. Right. Everybody's copying your energy. All right, but how much more in the kingdom? When you're not a nigga.
O Block in Chicago, that's considered like a tourist location now.
Yeah.
You know?
And then so Jake make everything cool.
Yeah.
You know?
And he that is dishonorable in riches, how much more in poverty?
Esau.
Easy.
Because nobody likes you, B. You that little alpha thing you had back in the 50s, that's gone. Like nobody wants to be a so-called white man anymore. So you've lost your honor, and that's a sign that you're almost out of here. But how much more despised you're going to be when you lose your kingdom? That's why it says in Isaiah 14, they that see thee shall narrowly look upon you and say, is this the man that made the earth to tremble?
Right.
You ever had a bully in high school where they were probably way more bigger and powerful than you? And then like, I don't know, 15, 20 years later, it's like, damn, nigga, that's the bully. Yeah, you used to bully me. You know what I'm saying? You didn't finish puberty and shit, you working out, you know what I mean? It's like, damn, he bullied me. Like life bullied him, and now you see him, it's like, shit, nigga. So that's how we're gonna look at the Esau Edom, man.
Yeah. He become normal.
When he become normal, like when he lose that outrun shit, or when he lose that, you know.
I got a piece of you got it, brother. And the Most High is doing that. Now, this is Malachi 3 and 5. And I will come near to you to judge you. And I will be a swift witness against the sorcery and against the adulterer and against the false swear.
The false swear. And see, going back to the point, Esau being that bully, and see these nations, they put up with Esau. Like they really don't like this nigga, man. Because Esau is a grimy, deceitful nigga, man. Like the world know that, but they know that nigga got the military and that nigga controls the trade market, man. All right? Because Esau can send one of them Navy destroyers over there and get busy with your ass overnight. You see? That's why these nations been putting up with them. But the Lord done even the playing fields, man. All right? And he done increased these nations' military capabilities, man. Just to deal with America, man. You see, just like them dominant teams in NFL and NBA, all the other teams start drafting just to try to compete with that team that's dominant. You know, well that's what the nations of the earth doing. They forming their military just to compete with America. They know they can't catch up with America aircrafts. America just got way more than everybody else. So they started investing in what? The missile defense systems to shoot them motherfuckers down. You see? The whole earth is finna come against the great whole America, man. Thus says the Lord. What it says in what is that, Jeremiah? What you had one? It's Jeremiah 50 and 14. Yeah, finish that. Yeah, like that.
False swears, and against those that oppress the hireling in his wages.
Yeah, they oppress the hireling in his wages, man. You know? Because this is a system that's based off oppression. And when you really go into it, like everything is meant to keep you in the state of depending on him. You know? Here it is, if you have some money saved in the bank, you know, let's say you have 50,000, well, you gotta keep paying taxes on that money. You know? You a millionaire, like you gotta pay taxes. That's why Esau go buy these paintings for $5 million. That way he can have some liquid money so they can't tax it anymore, man. Everything is built to keep you poor. And then you gotta explain to this nigga what you doing with your money. Go try to get $10,000 out the bank. You gotta do paperwork.
And it's not there.
Yeah.
That fucking money is not there. What they call it, fractional
banking. Yeah.
Where the banking system only keeps you with 10% of the money.
Yeah.
So what they do is they take your money and then they lend that shit off and then come back and charge triple usury on it. Mm-hmm. You know, and that's the same thing the Rothschilds did too, as well as become the most powerful family in the world.
It's like somebody tried to cash out me some money one time, a certain amount, And there was all type of options came up on Cash App I never seen before, man. You know? But this supposed to be our personal money. Here it is. You can work 70, 75 hours, but you still got to explain to this man what you doing with the money you work for him for. Like, goddamn. You know?
On
That's
top
why
of that, he tax you too.
Yeah.
You work so many overtime hours, you reach that certain bracket, he tax you more.
That's right, bro.
You get a bonus, he tax you.
Yep. Yeah, bro.
Okay. The widows and the fatherless.
Yep.
And that turn aside the stranger
Yep.
from his rights.
Yep. Stranger from his rights, man. Hey, because Esau, he wants to create a society of more control. That's why with the digital currency, the money gonna be programmable, man. You know, he can program the money to where it don't work outside a certain radius. Ain't gonna be no going to New Orleans on the weekend with your boo. All right, your money ain't gonna work past Brookhaven. Okay, but you're gonna cut off.
Get your currency.
You know, you're gonna be through. Okay, go ahead.
All right. And fear not, fear not me, says the Lord of hosts.
Yep. Get that on Jeremiah. And that's cool. You got it.
Going to this scripture. This is Proverbs chapter 28, verse 8. We read the KJV and the NLT. He that by usury and unjust gain increases his substance,
Yep.
he should gather it for him that will pity the poor.
Yeah, he should gather to him that will pity the poor. And ultimately, it starts with your house shot. Because you go into Solomon, Solomon shared his inheritance with the nation. Esau doesn't, the elites of Esau, they hoard up their inheritance, man. Okay? That's why even their people are suffering. But in the times of Solomon, it said every man dwelt under their own fig tree, man. How Israel was as the sand of the sea, making merry, man. You know? Silver was as the stones. That means the economy was spread out, man. Everybody was good, man. You see, but Esau doesn't do that. He hoards it up to the 1 percentile of the earth, man. You know? Go ahead.
This is on Proverbs 28 and 8 NLT.
Yep.
Income from charging high interest rates will end up in the pocket of someone who is kind to the poor.
It's kind to the poor. And that's going to be how shot when he spoils the earth. He's going to distribute it amongst his nation, man. The people that's at the bottom. That's what Yahweh Shai is coming to do, to put all his people on, man. You know, the elect that make it. Because that's why he got to get rid of niggas, because they still in this Edomite mind frame, man. You know? But for our people that's getting it, that's why the scriptures say the Redeemer is going to return to Zion from those that have turned from transgression, man.
We shouldn't even be receiving income taxes.
Yeah.
That's really supposed to go to these major corporations.
Yeah.
Like if I came and did a job for you, bro, I'm supposed to get paid that day or Sunday. You know.
Verse 9. He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayer shall be an abomination.
Yep. And you know, Esau in this society, like he's praying to Satan to keep this thing going, man. And that's why it's gonna get real bloody. See, Esau finna do like a great sacrifice to Satan. Like this nigga here, like the elites, they on some whole other shit, man. That's why it's finna get real dark out here, man. Esau want this thing to continue, man.
But you know what? And that's the spirit, because I think this is the year of the stolen ball.
Yeah.
What's that?
322.
322.
So we turn around to 2023.
That's right. So 2023 is nothing but a reflection of for the year of the stolen balls, man.
Well, March is the year they worshiped at Mars, yeah, the god of war.
I mean, they show you World War III right there at the door.
That's it.
It's 2 more. Whoso causes the righteous to go astray in an evil way, he shall follow himself
That's
into his
Esau
own
his
pit.
sister. Esau, hey, read that again, bro.
Verse 10. Whoso causes the righteous to go astray.
So, one example, Jake be trying to get out the hoods. You know what I'm saying? They'll try to work a 9 to 5, but that's not work. And now with inflation, look at the crime rate. Jake finna go crazy, man. That inflation is nothing but a tool to keep our people further oppressed. So you mean to tell me inflation goes up, but your wages don't go up? He's literally wiping out the fucking middle class. And guess what? Once the middle class is affected, the upper middle class is going to be dragged down.
So Esau uses
No, go ahead.
See, Esau uses scriptures on the left hand side, just like it's in Proverbs 30. When I forget, it ain't Solomon, I forget whose proverb that is, but he was going into give me neither poverty nor riches.
Yeah.
You know, He's like, give me poverty, Lord, I would deny you and steal. See, Esau see that, and he impoverished a whole nation, and he know no matter how much integrity you had, eventually that survivor's mode gonna kick in, and you gonna do what you gotta do to survive. But Esau, he always was digging his pit for himself, you know, by going back to the scripture you brought out earlier, putting the bottle to his neighbor. Oh, yes, right.
And even these Edomites is being affected. I had read an article, like in Houston, you got people trying to buy and rent out chickens. You know what I'm saying? And pigs and things of that nature because they're trying to beat inflation. You got white women, they're no longer going to the salons because basically it's hitting their pockets. So now they're basically staying brunettes. So they won't have to continue to go to the salon over and over. So Esau is being affected.
They got from the movie Imperial.
Yeah.
Imperial. So he couldn't do nothing. He was through. I mean, it's a movie called Imperial.
Okay.
Hey,
Trying to do right.
Trying to do right.
Oh, okay.
Project.
That's why in these times, Will Smith is gonna be your stability, man. You know, all that money and that material things is nothing, man. It's all about having a stable mind and knowing what's going on, understanding what's to come. That's what it's all about. Right.
And stability is going to faith. That's why the Most High is attacking brothers with their vehicles, with their houses, with their jobs, with their women, with their kids, because he's trying to destroy their spiritual attachment. You know? He's trying to fortify your mind and the spirit.
Put you in that hard state of mind.
That's
put you
it.
in there what's really coming, man. Because what we going through now really, you know, we in the flesh, so it seems like something to us, but when you really think about it, it's really nothing to what's going to happen, what's to come. Look at what the disciples went through, you know what I'm saying? The examples of what the disciples really went through, how they was getting persecuted. It's nothing what we really going through when you really, you know what I'm saying? After you go through, you look at it, after you calm down, how you first get attacked, you'll be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? But then after you remember the scriptures and you calm down, you know what I'm saying? You might hit that bottle or something and make that flesh chill out, and then that spirit kick in, and then you be like, man, I was tripping, bro. What the hell? You know what I'm saying? Man, fuck everybody. Anybody, you know what I'm saying? You for real. Anybody who against it, you know what I'm saying? Anybody who against it, you tripping, you woman. Man, fuck all y'all. But just to be real, man. Just get on, you know what I'm saying? Once you, because we in the flesh, and you will get weak, you know what I'm saying? It'll start bothering. But then, once that spirit kick in, you like, man, this shit wasn't nothing. You know what I'm saying? You know?
Get that second Corinthians 2 and 23. I got a precept too. You feel good?
No, it's you want them to get that first?
Them just come back on
Go ahead.
Because like you said, the scripture said we have a resistance to blood.
Right, man.
He's telling me like, look, you know, y'all going through y'all afflictions, y'all domestic problems, but y'all ain't resisted to blood yet, man. 2 Corinthians 11 and 23.
This is the Most High. He trying to turn us into that. He trying to prepare us for what's to come. For real. Right, come. Make us in that stone like you have a shot, man, you know.
That argument with your woman, you think it's really bad, but they ain't gonna be shit compared with them UN troops kicking your door. You know, rushing you, throwing you down, getting ready to haul you off to a concentration camp. You know, that little argument, that shit ain't gonna be thought of no more.
Right, the kids ain't listening, you know what I'm saying? See, it's everything just trying to, it's really Satan desire to sift us as weakness, you know? But like how I told Peter, I pray that your faith faileth not. And when you converted, strengthen thy brother. And that word strengthen goes to confirm the minds of the brother. So, because every brother going through something, you know what I'm saying? So, once you make it through what you went through, you talking to the brother like, bro, just keep, you know what I'm saying? The whole thing is just, we keep each other's minds stable, man. We strengthen the minds of each other. That's what the video is for. You know, it's going to get harder and harder. It's the intensity turning up. Because it's getting closer to that. Like I said, it's going to be a great insurrection on those who fear the Lord. It's going to be like man being spared none. So, you know, and then I know brothers with that spirit, you can see the spirits just jumping on, you know what I'm saying? It just might jump on your family, anybody around you, and they attack you. But you like, what the hell? What the hell you? Right, what the hell is about? I done just done everything. What you on? Then once you think about the spirits, you like, brother, these spirits just be able to jump on people who ain't in the spirit, who ain't covered. You know what I'm saying? And once we understand that, you calm down, That's why me and the Lord we being made more precious than fine gold.
You
You know?
said silk, and that goes into inward agitation. So what Satan will do is he'll attack your family members, trying to implant something in your mind to use you against you.
And it ain't that, so go ahead, dog. And we might look at it like you wicked as hell, you gonna get destroyed. They still, you in your mind, you really, some of you don't want them to get destroyed, you know what I'm saying? But it just be it's the strength in you. The Lord, you know, because the Lord controlled it all anyway. Even when the spirits jump on them, the Lord still controlling it. So he trying to bring something out of you in the end, you know, he trying to bring something out of us. And that's how you got to look at it, because see, we know the full story. So, like I said, once you sit back and analyze, you like, what the Lord trying to show me? He trying to show me where I'm weak at. You know what I'm saying? Look, you ain't weak in this area. You talking about how strong you are. As soon as you got attacked, you start moping, and you know what I'm saying? And we do. You know? You got it, you got it.
2 Corinthians chapter 11 to 23. Are they ministers of the anointing? I speak as a fool. I am more.
This is Apostle Paul speaking, you know, to the Corinthians. Now he's going to go through a rundown of, you know, the trials he went through. And like the other give into, man, like, it's a hard road ahead, man. You know, salvation, you got to think, this is the greatest reward that a man can ever get. So it's going to be, you know, a trial, man. It's going to be a fight. It's going to be a dog fight, man. Go ahead.
And then if I can say this real quick, that 144,000, if you gonna be on that high, Clay gonna be the governing body. We got to go through it. We got the hardest thing to go through. You know, you can look at Jake and be like, there's a lot of Jake gonna make it. You think ain't gonna make it because they don't have to stand to the standard that if we that 144,000, the standard that we got to hold, we got to stand up to. So you just still get like going to the scripture brother read earlier. Mercy rejoices over judgment. Our job is to put judgment in the gate, right? But at the end of the day, we can't say they gonna make it or they not. You know what I'm saying? Which we can say what the scriptures say about wicked niggas. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's the Most High who already got it set up. You know? So that's why you still got to stay humble in the spirit and just catch yourself and make sure you walking. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you examining yourself and judging yourself constantly. You know? You got it, bro. You got it.
In labors more abundant, in stripes above measure,
Go ahead.
in prisons more frequent.
In prison more frequent. Like Paul was in and out of prison, literally. You see? Well, he was bound up, you know, just for preaching the word. You see? Go ahead.
In deaths oft.
In death's off, go ahead.
Of the Jews 5 times received, and 40 stripes save one.
Yeah, so he was beat, you know, 3 times. 40 stripes save one. He was getting lashed for Yahweh shot. But going back to it, hey, he one of them high-ranking spirits, man. He had to go through it. David had to go through it. You see? All the apostles to sit on them 12 thrones beside Yahweh shot, they had to go through it, man.
I'll shout you out the sons of thunder. That cup.
Oh yeah, you should surely
You shall surely drink.
And that's another thing, like Yahweh shot. A lot of times, that's why it's good to be familiar with the Gospels, because you'll know your situation is similar to what Yahweh Shah was going through. That's him giving you that cup. Because like sometimes, like you say, you'll laugh at that shit like, damn, big brother got me, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? But like you say, the thing is to stay calm in chaos. That's what Yahweh Shah conditioned us to do, to stay calm when this shit get chaotic. You know, because, hey, we can't wrestle with flesh and blood because you ain't gonna get nowhere, man.
Right.
It's for us to overcome in the spirit. You know, certain people is meant to agitate you to build you up to a point. Then it's time to go to something else, man.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 10.
Yeah.
Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 2, starting verse 9.
This got to come out right here.
I know thy works in tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich.
Y'all rich, and see, we're rich in something that the world doesn't offer, and that's in faith. You know, that's in trust. Like that's gonna be the currency of these times is faith, man. Just to have mercy, and we're gonna be rich in mercy as well, man. You see, the only thing that's gonna matter is mercy when this thing collapses, man. You know, when things, you know, really get bad out here, man. like you say, the riches that you know, our people that's billionaires, 100 millionaires, and trending and the most screens this year, that shit ain't gonna matter in the time of chaos, man. When the Lord open up judgment in this place, it's gonna all be about mercy. That's what we want to be rich in, man. You know, we're going to about.
So we're going to about riches, profit not.
Yep.
The day around.
Yep.
So it's all about that spiritual currency. It's your faith, that divine faith.
This is Romans 11:33. Oh, the depth of the riches, both of the wisdom and knowledge of the Most High, how unsearchable are his judgments and his ways past finding out.
Yeah, so the true riches, man, is really the relationship that we have with Yahweh Shai. That's the most valuable thing we can have right now, man, is to be a friend of the king, man. Okay, the king that's to come, all right, after this kingdom is taken down, man. You know? You finish yours. Y'all still have some.
Like in Revelation chapter 2, verse 9, and I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan.
Yeah, in that time it was talking about wicked Jacob, you know? But wisdom is manifold in this time, man. We're talking about them small hats, man. You know? Which they parade themselves, okay, to be us, man. Okay, and are not. All right? Go ahead.
Verse 10, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer.
Yep.
Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison,
Yep.
that ye may be tried.
Try. Go ahead.
And ye shall have tribulation 10 days.
Yep.
But it's like be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life.
And see, we come to a time where we really gonna have to put our life in the hand of Yahweh Shai. Like we really just gonna have to step out there, man. You know? You're gonna have to step on water. You're gonna have to have that faith to walk on water, man. Like you gotta think about it now. You know, if you was out there on the cruise, if you just jump out there, you know, on that water, like nah, it take a certain mindset to believe like that, man. You know?
And when you do it, you got to be committed to it.
Yep.
Because you remember when Peter was walking, he was straight until he realized what he was doing.
Yep.
And broke his faith.
You seen the storm around
Yeah.
you. You know?
That's right.
You feel
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16 verse 40. Yep. Going back to what you said about not being attached to this world for what's to come. Yep. It says, "O my people, hear my word. Make you ready to the battle, and in those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth."
even be as pilgrims on the earth, man. That's why, like the body said earlier, the Lord is conditioning us not to be attached to these things, man. Because we're gonna have to move around, man. Okay, you're gonna have to leave that car, that house. Okay, you're gonna have to leave that situation, man. Jobs, okay, the salaries. You're gonna have to leave those things, man. You're gonna have to walk away, all right? Just like during the time of 70 AD, Yahweh Shai said, look, y'all see Jerusalem being compassed, and take your ass back to the house trying to get no goddamn clothes. You know, Jake, you know what I'm saying? You know, don't take your dumb ass back up there and get no clothes, man, when no folks coming to see y'all, man. You know, just keep going. There's a lot of Jakes that they seen that, and they had to go to Africa, man. You know? They had to flee.
Y'all trying to say, don't weep for me.
Don't weep for me.
Shit,
You know, yeah.
And he prophesied that 40 years prior to that event happening, man.
Yeah, he like, my suffering almost over.
Yeah.
Y'all just gonna get started. You know, go ahead.
He that selleth, let him be as he that fleeth away.
Yep.
And he that buyeth, as one that will lose.
Yeah, so showing you that, hey, you know, we're gonna be doing our thing all the way up until that point. You know? If brothers got certain things going on, you know, whatever they got, brothers got businesses and, you know, different things, but guess what? It's gonna come a time where you just gonna have to move, you have to leave it be, man. It don't matter if you just started. You done had your business going for 3 months. You just started getting into the profit. You just learning how the shit work, you know. You got meetings and shit lying there like, nah, hell nah, it be time to go. You know? This shit temporal, man.
Hey, I gotta bring this definition out.
Go
Look
ahead.
at this for pilgrim.
Yep.
This is a definition for pilgrim in the etymology dictionary. A person traveling to a holy place or seeking some miracle or spiritual benefit.
Woo, and we traveling to the holy place. You see? We really, because see, as what they call a pilgrimage, you go on a pilgrimage. You see, we really on the pilgrimage, we passing through. We just happen to be stopped in America for extended stop, man.
Hey, what's
You
this
know?
comes about? Second Ezra's
Yep.
traveling to the city,
Yeah,
fire
yeah.
on one side.
Yep.
He
Yep.
comes to water, bro.
Yep. You finished good.
He that occupy merchandise is he that have no profit by it,
Yep.
and he that buildeth is he that shall not dwell therein.
If I can add, you can't love it.
No.
Whatever you got, you can't love this shit. Everything is short term. You use it until it's time to basically get rid of it.
Everything is going with.
Everything is a throwaway.
He that soweth as if he should not reap, so also he that planteth the vineyard as he that shall not gather the grapes.
Yeah, so whatever we built in this temporal situation, man, it's gonna come a time we're gonna have to separate from it, man. We can't have no thought about it, man. You know, because that's who's gonna take the sea hill, everyone that's attached to those things, man. Because Esau's gonna cut you off in order to get back to things in. You're gonna have to take the sea hill. You see? You're gonna have to buy down. He's setting up the infrastructure to where the only way you're gonna be able to do business, okay, and to be a part, okay, of his trade and commerce, he's gonna have to take the sea hill, man. And everybody survives off buying and selling, man.
That's right.
No matter what you got going on, especially here in America, man. Everybody survives off some type of buying and selling, man.
That's why the scripture in Revelation 13 and 16 is documenting all the social classes.
Yep.
Because that covers everybody.
Yep.
They that marry as they that should not get no children, and they that marry not as
If I
the
can
beautiful.
say, hey, this system will still be being exercised prior to the outside coming. You know, because you're going to have people that's going to get revelation, well, they're going to get that Quran. So people are going to sell out. You know, you're going to have some brothers that, hey, it's going to get too cold for them. You know, and Lord willing, that doesn't happen to none of us, but that's just a reality check. Look at the Jerry Jab. You know, we have cats from IURC took it. As soon as he received it, he said he felt the presence of the Most High leave him, man.
He chose side.
You know, that's it.
And therefore they that labor in vain.
That labor in vain. Hey, because you got people with all these 5-year plans, 10-year plans. It's vain, man. Okay? Everybody finna be subjugated to prophecy, man. And what the Lord wants, man. And the Lord is fed up with this society, man. You're trying to prosper in a society that the Lord hates. No one even looks at it like that, man. People are trying to be established and prosper in a society that the Lord hates, man. You know? What is it, Psalm 73 and 20? You had one? Okay. Get that Psalm 73 and 20.
Matthew 6 and
Use the
19.
word but not abuse it, man.
Yep,
You
yep,
gotta
yep. Like you say, you make moves while it's up and running,
Come.
but we gonna know when it's time to go. You know, it ain't gonna be no question when it's time to let this shit go. Like, it's gonna be extremely obvious, man.
That's right.
You know? Go
Right,
ahead.
so when you say let your family style, just shit everything
Yeah,
down,
yeah.
say it right, 'cause you know how Jake tried to do
Yeah. You gotta do a disclaimer to Jake. Yeah. You gotta get Jake a disclaimer. As long as this place is up and functioning, and you don't need the corral to buy and sell, you know you gotta do what you gotta do. Alright? You had bills before the truth, man. Go ahead.
It's Matthew 6 and 19. It says, lay not up for yourselves treasures upon the earth, where moth and rust do corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal.
Yeah, because really much Esau, he finna just shut everybody's shit off, man. What you call the bank bail-ins? Well, pretty much, they can just, they got bail-ins. Yeah, they take your deposits. You know, but the bail-out is when you try to go get the money. But they got a bail-in where the bank can just say, look, we need this money to function. You know? Ain't no chili cheese, fat boy. They gonna hit you with that.
That's when they go get your 401k.
Yeah, the 401k, that's gonna be gone. Okay? So it don't matter, like you say, Jake, like you said, Jake that's a billionaire, Dr. Drake ain't gonna get $500 million out. They can't do that. But Esau can take it. You see? So they done heaped up all, because they spent their money heaping that money in the bank, and Esau can take it, all right, in the twinkling of an eye. You know?
eventually you saw gonna hit these niggas with the universal income.
Yep.
Everybody was same playing field.
Yep.
He showed you that with Kanye.
Yep.
Kanye was like, I'm worth $3 billion, but he was like, really, I only got like 175 million in the
Yeah.
bank. It's because everything just contracts. What's up, brother? It's different
What's going
contracts.
on, man?
You know.
Hey, I like what y'all doing, man.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
You got it, man.
I can say this too, man. Esau gonna hit a lot of people sometimes when they just gonna hit a switch in certain places, and the bank will be like, well, our system is down. We can't get nobody no money, because it was where I'm from, man. It was like people about to lose their damn minds, because every bank system has shut down for about a couple hours, man, about 2 or 3 hours.
And it's been doing that in other, they already doing that in other countries now already. In certain countries, they doing it in right now.
Yeah, they've done it already.
They gonna blame it on cyber tech.
But they've been testing it over here, like you said, you know.
Yeah.
And watch how the crime rate go up that single day.
Because see the difference in America and all the other countries. America the most armed nation on the earth. There's more guns in America than it is people. You know, so America, you know what I'm saying, all the other nations, they citizens ain't allowed to have all this weaponry. That's why I tell you America gonna go down by violence. Because even when they do come with this system, you gonna have them Edomite militias fighting back, gonna have jank, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody got guns. So that's why it's the easiest for them to run test runs on these other countries. You know what I'm saying? They know when they do it to America, it's gonna come with straight military, man. That's why it says one people should stand up and fight against another with swords in their hands. So it's gonna be a straight bloodbath.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to get. That's America. I said, bro, it's all about the guns. This is the whole thing about guns. Like with North Korea, South Korea, they had no fucking guns. They had no guns over there at all.
I think in Europe, the citizens ain't allowed to
It's
have
big
guns.
poke over there, man.
You can't,
Might got no
you
damn
can't.
gun.
So,
In China, you know what I'm saying? So that's why they go around and beat the shit out they citizens, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
With the lockdown. That's why even with the COVID lockdowns in America, it was a stipulation too. Jake was still out, you know what I'm saying? They had curfew, Jake still out doing their thing, cause what you gonna do, you know what I'm saying? You know, Esau still doing their thing.
yeah.
And guess what Biden said? He wanted that AR-15. He wanted that AR-15 off those people.
And you think about it, Maine has over 300 and some registered hunters, not including the illegal hunters. So you think about each state and their sizes.
300,000.
300,000, yeah, 300,000, it's a lot. 300,000 registered hunters. So you think about Texas, how many hunters they have there.
Yeah.
Right.
Registered, not including illegal hunters and guns. So, like he's saying, America got the biggest army, you know, in the world.
They gonna fight each other, Egyptian versus Egyptian. When they get grimy out here, because everybody already grimy. You know, they get over spirit. You know? You got it.
But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust do corrupt, and where thieves do not break through and steal.
And the best investment we can make is in the life after this, man. In the kingdom to come. Like this is an investment in the kingdom to come. That's the best thing we can do with our time and energy right now is to invest in the kingdom to come, man. You know? Like I say, you gotta maintain your situation while this place is up and running, but you can't get too carried away in it, man. You know? Because it's temporal, man.
And then, go ahead,
I
bro.
was just gonna say, just to add to it, just as the Most High, Yahweh told Peter, when Peter asked him, said, you know, I've given up everything. I've given up my family, my house. What am I gonna get? Yahweh told him to give you 100-fold. So that's our investment, you know, in the kingdom. You know, we get all of that back and
100 times.
100 times.
100 times. At the end of the kingdom of heaven, everything's everlasting.
Right.
Nothing breaks down.
Right.
You get a house here, and then 5 years later, you fucking foundation shit. You buy a brand new dryer, the hell of me done.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But in the kingdom of heaven, everything will be everlasting.
If women want to leave, bro, you gonna get real women in the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Let it go. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everything will be shown in full.
It's gonna have a ribbon on it.
Yeah.
I want that red ball.
Yeah. Shown in full.
He said, for where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.
Yeah, so what you treasure, that's where your mind gonna be, man. You know?
Hey, and that's why Satan attacks your mindset.
Oh, yeah,
You
yeah.
lose this,
Yeah, war, yeah.
you lose that,
Yeah.
because he knows that's where your mind is at.
Yep, yep. That's why you gotta have that helmet of salvation.
That's right.
Because you gotta guard your mind from this shit out here, man. And have your mind occupied in salvation, man. You know? You gotta.
And you had mentioned how we looking for what's to come, man.
Oh, get that Psalm 73 and 20. Then you get
All right,
this.
come.
This Psalm 73 and 20.
Yep.
As a dream when one awaketh. So, O Lord, when thou
It
awakest,
says, as a dream when one awakens, so Lord, when thou awakest. Okay? Because why? When you're asleep, then well, you're inactive. Okay? So the Most High is not sleep. That's symbolic talk. The Most High finna get active out here, man. And what he's gonna get active against? Go ahead.
it said, when thou awakest, thou shalt despise their image.
Hey, can I say something about that dream? And you know, some dreams when you wake up, what happened? You don't remember.
Yeah.
You forget.
Yeah.
So Esau's kingdom is going to be totally blotted out of our mind once we get into the kingdom of heaven.
Yeah, you had a good dream.
That's it.
Yeah. It said, when thou awakens, O Lord, thou shalt despise their image. Okay? What is the main thing that's been going around since the Quran have been the topic? The image of the beast. Yahweh shall despise this, man. The Heavenly Father, they despise how the earth is being ran. So why would you try to prosper, okay, and stay linked into a world that the Heavenly Father hates, man? You know, that's why the scripture say, though the hand join the hand, the wicked should not go unpunished, man. All right? That's why the Spirit has detached us from this place, man.
Now, the Most High steady be showing us your kids, stuff happen to your kids, your family, you know what I'm saying? All type of stuff be happening. He be trying to show you like, look, this ain't our rest, buddy. What you get comfortable here for, man?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your kids get caught up in all type of wickedness. You know what I'm saying? Your family on drugs. You be like, man, this ain't the world. And I had to tell my daughter that because she already in that mindset, like. She 17, she's like, Dad, she it's been a lot of death. She done seen a lot of death in the family. She just like, she know this ain't like. I had to explain to her yesterday. I'm like, you right? This ain't this. We good. We gonna see everybody again. It's gonna be for eternity. Nobody gonna die no more. Peace to her. You know what I'm saying? She struggling. Her man like this shit ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? She know. I had to whoop her ass for certain shit she do, but then stuff will come out and I be listening to her. I be like, she in the right mind frame. You know what I'm saying? Just have to be. You have to get her understand, you know, like I said, she got a little knowledge and wisdom, but she get her understanding of why it's like this. You got it. But she know, you know what I'm saying? You got it.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 21, starting at verse 1. And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from out of heaven.
Read again, like.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 21, starting at verse 1.
Yep.
And I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away.
And the new heaven and new earth, okay, the new heaven is speaking of the new rulership, which is going to be the elect of Israel, okay, under Yahweh Shai. And the new earth, the earth is going to be refreshed because the destruction, the missiles going to cleanse a lot of this pollution, man. That heat, there's going to be a lot of heat. Like, it's going to be temperatures no one has ever experienced before. Hey, you see, Sodom and Gomorrah was just a small piece of land that the Lord did that to. He finna do a whole country like this, man, America. So imagine the heat that's finna go forth in the earth, man. It's going to cleanse, man. It's going to bring it's going to refresh the soil. It's going to cleanse the water. It's going to cleanse the earth. Okay, the air. You see? So this is going to be like a new earth, man, a refreshed earth. This is the real great reset, man. Not this bullshit World Economic Forum talking about, man. You got it, bro.
And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High out of heaven.
Yep.
Prepare as a bride adorned for her husband.
Yep.
And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, Behold, the tabernacle of the Most High with men,
Yep.
and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and the Most High himself shall be with them, and be their God.
Yeah, when we come out those chairs, we're going to be changed. When we come on the earth, the Spirit of the Lord is going to be within us. We gonna be the temple. So no matter wherever a brother at, that's the spirit of the Lord is dwelling within that temple. No matter where the brother is on earth. Okay? The spirit of the Lord is gonna be there. The presence of the Lord is gonna be there. Because we're gonna be made perfect. In those new bodies, the Most High can dwell there. Okay? In this body, we just have, spurts. The spirit be on us, man. Okay? But in the kingdom, it's gonna be permanent like this.
So going into, like you said, like each brother gonna be like a version of Yahweh Shah, because Yahweh Shah is the word.
Yeah.
The laws, statutes, and commandments is gonna be put into our inward parts. So we gonna have it's like each brother gonna be a version of Yahweh Shah, because he is the word.
It's heavy. We gonna be the word. That's why I said that let's get that in Isaiah 61. When start at 1, you read that.
That's it.
You had something?
Yeah, appreciate
Okay,
it.
yeah, get you.
Hey, this is 2 Peter 3:10. But the day of the Most High will come as a thief in the night,
Yep.
in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise.
Yeah, thief in the night. Okay, unexpected. And everybody, the earth is set up for that knockout punch. Everybody is pretty much in their own little world and distracted, man. Everybody is set up for that knockout punch out of nowhere, man. That's how it's gonna be, a thief in the night. The chaos gonna come quick. And see, when the chaos hits, Yahweh Shah not soon after. See, people, like right now, they caught up in the normalcy and chilling and, partying and bullshit. And then the chaos gonna hit. And then it be like, shit, that's gonna catch them off guard. But then they're gonna be in the chaos trying to survive. Then World War III gonna kick off, and then Yahweh Shah gonna be here. So it was like, damn. You see? It's because Jacob trouble is gonna be like that punch that you don't recover from. Okay? And while you daze, Yahweh Shah coming. You see? Yeah. You're gonna be a thief in the night. Go ahead.
Like the scripture say, the Lord, he a man of war, and every good fighter, if he's stunning his opponent, he's not gonna give him a chance to recover.
Yeah.
He's gonna always go ahead and he gonna go ahead and take him out. The Lord is a man of war, so he is the most expert fighter.
Yep. Yeah, bro.
They say, and the elements shall melt with the fervent heat.
And the elements gonna melt with fervent heat. You see? The nukes gonna melt every element in America, man. That's why it's gonna be nothing but a desert. Every element gonna be melted, man. Okay, every model car. Niggas love to brag about cars. Okay, these big stadiums. Okay, these cities. Everything's gonna melt with fervent heat, man. Okay, go ahead.
The earth also, and the works therein, shall be burnt up.
The works therein. Okay, the Hall of Fame records. You see?
Your Heisman.
Yeah, your Heisman trophy. Okay? All this silly shit, nigga, the Martin Luther King money, man, all this dumb shit. All that shit gonna be melted, man. Okay? Yeah, bro. You got that Isaiah. You got that Isaiah.
Isaiah 61:1. The Spirit of the Lord power is upon me,
Yep.
because the Lord hath anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek.
You have to preach good tidings to me. This is good news, man. Okay? This is the good news, man. Now people love to march, okay? Protesting, get on social media and complain. Well, we telling you the good news, man. And the nigga that complained about the most is Esau evil. Okay? The injustices. Okay? But then when we tell you the good news, that look, this man has a limited time to be in power. We telling our people, no, we got the power. He looks like us, and he's for our behalf, man. Okay? That's the good news, man. Yeah. The end of suffering. We telling you this the end of suffering, man. We telling you the earth gonna be turned back to a paradise, man. Okay? Jake was crying about Obama, but we telling you about Yahweh Shah, man. Okay?
Hey, and the thing about Obama, he ain't not fucking people.
Yeah.
And they crying about that. Sorry, motherfucker.
Yeah.
He hath sent me to bind up the brokenhearted.
You have to bind up the brokenhearted, the broken in mind. Because this society has our people broken, man. Confused, defeated. You see? Go ahead.
To proclaim liberty to the captives.
To proclaim liberty to the captives. Go ahead.
And the opening of the prison to them that are bound.
Opening of the prison to them that are bound. Because our people are bound, okay, by what, man? The doctrines of the devil. Okay? Our people are bound by Christianity, street culture, feminism. They're bound by these things, man. They can't think outside of that, man. Niggas can't think outside the nigger box, man. Trying to have a conversation with a nigga outside the nigger box, man. Okay? They can't do it. Maybe 2 words. Yeah. The nigga woman. Try to talk to her about building something, her being in order. She ain't built for that, man. Especially the new younger generation. You know? Yo, I be like, shh. The nigga woman in her 20s? What the hell what you finna do? You know? You see? You know? This is a Esau has imprisoned the minds of our people to the point that it made them worthless in the earth, man. But see, Howard Shot has loosed the elect from these prisons, man. You see? That's why we don't think like we used to think, man. We became new creatures, man, in the Howard Shot. Because we were loose from a prison. Okay? We thought on a low level. We thought life was about just getting boxed and trying to get some money. Okay? We didn't know anything about running the earth. Okay? Righteousness. Okay? The legacy of our forefathers. You see? We had a very immature way of thinking, man. And that's another thing. Like Esau, he got our people in prison and it really stunted their growth. That's why, like you said, you can talk to a Jake in their 30s and 40s, and it's like you're talking to somebody in junior high, man. The level they on, man.
Degenerate.
Yeah. They you know, a woman in her 30s, 20s, it's like you're talking to down the 9-year-old, man. You like, goddamn. You know?
Make me just want to get the hell up out of here, man.
Yeah.
They got a precept back you up. This is John chapter 8, verse 32. Ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
And the truth is making us free, man. That's why you see brothers can grow now, because we ain't in those little boxes. What they say, like if you put a fish in a little small aquarium, it only grows so big. If you put it like in a small aquarium, if you take that same fish and you put it in the lake, all right, it's going to start back growing, you know, because it's an environment to grow. See, when you Howard Shot, we in an environment to grow now. We begin to grow as men, okay? We begin to grow as leaders, man. We done tap back into the frequency of our forefathers, man, okay? That's why even like niggas with money, you got niggas make $200,000 a year in their 50s and still eating chitlins, man. You know, nigga make all this money, nigga old, but you still making these dumbass decisions, man. Cause they can't grow outside the nigga box, man. The nigga woman can't grow outside the nigga woman box, man. You see? That's why, what's that in Corinthians? When I spake as a child, I think it's 13. Yeah, you gonna spake a child, it should put up. You know? Let's go back to that Isaiah. You had something on time?
No.
Okay. Yes, you got it.
It's Isaiah 61:2, to proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord Yahweh,
Yep.
and the day of vengeance of our power.
The day of vengeance of our power. See, there's a vengeance that the Lord still has in the earth, man. Okay? But remember, the Lord said you have war with Amalek from generation to generation. Because Esau, Edom, every time Esau comes into power, what happens? Wickedness multiplies. The earth becomes anti-Messiah. Okay? There's a vengeance for that. There's a penalty for that, man. And he's finna pay in this time. Even what he did as a serpent. Let's get that in Revelation 12:7. Let's go ahead.
To comfort all that mourn.
Yep, go ahead.
To appoint unto them that mourn in Zion.
Yep.
To give unto them beauty for ashes.
To give them beauty for ashes, go ahead.
The oil of joy for mourning.
The oil of joy. This is the word. This is why joy comes from, knowing that this place is finna be over with, man. You gotta think the Most High set it up to where we're gonna rejoice that this place is collapsing, man. Okay? When brothers hear about inflation, brothers be happy as hell. TV up loud, goddamn. Yeah.
That's what else sound on.
You know? And you hear bad news about this place, they get you going. You're like, hell yeah. You know?
Social
Yeah,
media
you,
for the, people making
yeah,
videos.
yeah. You start going to see people reaction, like you see, motherfucker.
Saying, rejoice over her.
Yeah, he holds apostle and prophet. You know? But the Lord got it set up. This the joy, this the oil of joy. You know? Hey, because like you got a good smelling oil, it cheer you up. Like you smell it, like dang. You know? Yeah.
And you keep smelling it
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Can't get enough of it.
You see? This is how the word is. This the oil of joy. You know? Go ahead.
The garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness.
Hey, the garment of praise, our covering. Be praising Yahweh Shai for what he's doing in the earth, man. You know? We know our power reigns, man. You see? We know that he's going to put a stop to wickedness, man. You see? And now we have on the garments of praise for our power. That's why we brothers out here for hours saying what our power going to do. What he's going to do in the earth, man. We're boasting in our power, man. That's our covering. You see? This is going back to earlier, we were working on getting that spiritual mark, that the Tawa in Ezekiel 9 and 4, that's going to have us exempt from judgment, man. Yeah, bro.
That they might be called trees of righteousness.
Trees of righteousness, go ahead.
The planting of the Lord, Yahweh.
The planting of the Lord Yahweh. We're finna be established in righteousness, man, as a nation. Okay, when we come out those church, we're gonna be planted in the earth in righteousness, man. Okay? And everything that comes off, all right, of that tree, because you got that with the family tree, everything that comes from that family tree of Israel is gonna be righteous. Our scripture say all thy people shall be righteous, man. Okay? Go ahead.
That he might be glorified.
That he might be glorified. What we said earlier. Every brother gonna be an extension of Yahweh Shai in the earth. So wherever an Israelite man is, the glory of the Lord is gonna be there. And it's gonna be shown by what the wisdom that man has, the power that he has, the way that he's ordering things around him. That's gonna be an example of how the Lord moves in the earth, man. Okay? It's just like we're gonna, like El Kazak say, we'll be meeting Most Highs, man. Well, Yahweh Shai being the most potent form of that, man. You see? You got that.
It's 1 Corinthians 13 and 11. When I was a child, I spake as a child. I understood as a child.
Yep, we was a child. Like when we first came in the truth, you know, we were very immature in the spirit. Okay? We didn't really understand what was going on. We didn't understand what we had just came into. Okay? We had faith, so we believed, you know. Pretty much we agreed with what was being said. And they started, you know, they started us to start making changes, man. And then as we start living and getting experience, okay, then we started becoming, okay, mature, spiritually mature in the faith, man. And then as we get understanding and breakdowns came out and we started reading and lessons, listening to lessons and listening to the apostles, then we really started to understand what we're a part of, man. And this really what we matured as men. Okay? This is what we became men. And that's why like the apostles, they're like our spiritual fathers, man. You know? They matured us, man. Okay? We didn't have a standard according to the scriptures, man. And how to be men. But now we do. And now we operate in that standard. Go ahead.
I understood as a child. I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things.
Yeah, and just like niggas today, man. Like you say, you have these grown men with all this money, and they on the phone. I mean, they on the what they money phones. Okay, nigga count $1 million. Like, what you doing? You see? But that's like a child with a child with resources. You see? Because niggas don't have no power. Okay? As an Israelite man, you should want some power in the earth, man. You can get the resources. When you got the power, you can just take some shit, man. How you think King David became what he was, man? He had the power. You got the power, you can just go take some shit. You ain't gotta drop an album, okay? Or start an at-home business, what you know, tax fraud, whatever niggas into, running off from the plug. You ain't gotta do all that dumbass shit when you got real power, man.
Yeah, I people think that just having your own people answer to you is power.
Yeah.
Like you said, King David, he had nations answer to him.
Yeah, like that nigga, Jake Prince Jr. Come out some rappers gotta check in to him. You know? But like, even like that wicked nigga Charleston White say, Taylor Swift ain't gotta check in when she come to Houston. You know? Tom Cruise, they ain't gotta check in when they come to niggas gotta check in to you, and Jake think that's a child. You ruling over an impoverished nation. And niggas think that's something great. Nigga, you a child. Think Jake Prince can go to the UN building? No. Okay? They will snipe that nigga down, alright? From 2 miles off. What the fuck is this nigga, this country ass nigga, you know? Because the Israelite, man, you should be obsessed with power, man. I want that raw power, man. Just the effect these nations have with like an American, what they call it, one of the warships, you know, one of the American battleships just pull up, the whole country gets shook like shit, because they know there's some shit on there, you know? As a man, you should want that power. You hit the corner, a whole country like shit, you know? But that's how it was when David was in power. They were looking at David like, damn, you say he were? Ah, shit, you know?
The other nations heard his story. You know, Saul his thousands, David his 10,000. The other nations saying that.
That was a real album,
Right.
you know? And they were killing heathens. They were killing other Israelites, man. They were killing heathens for righteousness' sake, man. You see? You hear the horn? You know? Nigga talking about the niggas he done killed in the same neighborhood. You done spent the night with the nigga when y'all was younger. You know, his mama done cook for you. You done killed the nigga. You make a song about it, man. You know? Go ahead, bro.
It's Revelation chapter 12, verse 7.
Yep.
And there was war in heaven.
Yep.
Michael and his angel fought against the dragon.
Yep.
And the dragon fought against his angel.
See, now we come to the time of a clash. You see? The house of David being raised up. See, the house of David here to conquer, man. Okay? But that's why you see brothers in a more serious mind frame, man. Okay? Brothers locked in, man. We ain't time to play pity pat with you people, man. Okay? Go ahead.
It prevailed not.
It prevailed not. Going into what? The dragon and his angels, Esau, even. Okay, his militaries, they're going to prevail not, all right, against Yahweh Shah and the forces of heaven, man. Go ahead.
Neither was their place found any more in heaven.
And see, this is what we wait on, man. And this man is taken out of power. His place found no more in heaven. That means his rulership. What's that? Get that real quick title on Luke 10 and 18. You see? Now we thinking as spiritual adults, man. We want the earth, man. Okay? We ain't got no AMG dreams, man. You know, if you can afford one, get it, but shit, we ain't got it, shit, we ain't got it, goddamn. Shit.
Luke 10, 18.
Yeah.
And it's Luke 10 and 18. And it said to them, beheld Satan as slack.
Yeah.
It's Luke 10 and 18.
Yeah.
And he said to them, I beheld Satan as lightning falling from heaven.
You beheld Satan as lightning falling from heaven. You're seeing there was no place found for him in heaven. So Yahweh Shah is prophesying what he's coming back to do. He's going to be the one that's going to make Satan, which is Esau in the flesh, all right, Shaitan, he's going to make him fall from rulership like lightning. Yahweh Shah going to take this man out of power quick. You see? It's going to be like one of them old Tyson fights, goddamn. You mess around, go get a beer, goddamn it. It's over, goddamn. You watching the replays. That's how Shai gonna do when he come back, man. You see? Go ahead.
Verse 19.
That
Behold,
was it. That was it. Go ahead.
And the great dragon, verse 9, and the great dragon was cast out.
Yep.
That old serpent,
That old serpent going back to the garden, showing that, hey, now it's the year of vengeance, man. Okay? Because in the garden, who was in the garden? Adam. Who was Adam? Yahweh Shai. You see? But he fell in the garden. He fell to the weight of sin through Eve. You see? But in this time, Adam gonna kill. He gonna triumph over the serpent, man. Okay, go ahead.
called the devil,
Yep.
and Satan,
Called the devil, the deceiver, and Satan, Shaitan, the adversary. Go ahead.
which deceiveth the whole world.
Which deceiveth the whole world. This man has everybody believing the lie. He has everyone believing the lie, man. He got people thinking that he's the chosen people. All right, he got people thinking that the Most High is an Edomite, Yahweh Shai is an Edomite, the apostles Edomites. Okay, he got us thinking we black and Latino and Native American. Okay, he got people thinking that everybody equal and the women are equal and women don't need no men. Like, he got everybody believing lies, man. That's all this man has done in his power is lie. You know, and the scriptures say he would do that, man, that he would be loose from the prison to do what? Deceive the whole world.
And that's why I said in 2 Corinthians 4:4, God of this world have blinded the minds of them
You get that.
and everything.
The guys of,
The guys of this world.
Yeah. First, 2 Corinthians
2 Corinthians
4:3.
4:3.
Yeah. And you get that Revelation 20 and 7. Link up with it. You know? This is the time that we coming into, man. It's time to get done this shit here, man. It's time to move on to something else, man. Go ahead.
And it's 2 Corinthians 4:3.
Yeah.
But if this gospel is hidden, it's hidden to them that are lost.
It's here to them that are lost. The gospel, good news. And what are people lost in? Go ahead.
Verse 4, in whom the power of this world have blinded the minds of them that believe not.
The guys of this world have blinded the minds of them that believe not. Because a nigga can't see past the nigga box. Esau gave nigga that nigga box, gave the nigga woman her nigga box on what she should be and how she should think, gave the nigga the way that he should think and how to be. Because either you gonna be a cool nigga trying to, get to the American dream, you gonna be this entrepreneur type nigga, you gonna be a street nigga, or you gonna be an athlete nigga, or you just gonna be a working nigga, or you just gonna be a nigga. Just a nigga just here. But it's all a category, it's all a prototype that Esau done made, man. The nigga woman, either you gonna be the little ratchet gorilla nigga woman, okay, you gonna be the Gabriel Union, weird, trying to, still in the corporate nigga woman, okay? Or you just gonna be this crazy liberal witch / lesbian nigga woman, Yeah, all that crazy shit. But it's you gonna be in that box. You gonna be that independent nigga woman that got this little particular career. But you gonna be a version of what Esau wants you to be. He's blinded you to thinking this is the way. This is the prototype what I want you to be. You know?
You going through surgery trying to make her body look like Camilla Harris.
Yeah, Kamala Harris. Like who do that? Yeah, you see, you can understand like you're trying to do like Kim Kardashian, Cardi or something, but Kamala Harris, her drunk ass.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, like you just stop working out. Goddamn, like that. Yeah, god damn. But and then Kamala, we ain't seen that bitch in 2 years. What the hell is she? What does she look like now? What do you mean?
They don't even say her name, bro.
Yeah,
No, they don't.
God damn, Kamala Harris. Come on, man.
These are light of the glory glory gospel of the Mashiach, who is the image of the Most High, shall shine unto them.
Yeah, the light of the glorious gospel of Yahweh Shema Shai. And this is good, this is the good news. This is what gets us excited. That's why we can be able to laugh at you dumbass people, man. Okay? How simple, how long you simple one gonna love simplicity, man? The hell you gonna have surgery to look like another motherfucker, man? Yeah. Like you say, idol worship. Okay? You just found out about Kamala 6 months ago, man. Come on, man. But that shows the simplicity of our people, man. And that's why the Lord just finna cut off a lot of our people out the earth, man. They just that DNA has to be removed from the earth. You know? You got it, bro. Yeah, something.
And he was
Yeah, finish that, yeah. I had Joe.
he was
Yeah.
he was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him.
That means he was promoted, okay, from that lofty position of leadership to servitude, man, to the earth. Okay, that's another thing. See, the Most High he's finna wow, like this nigga in captivity. Okay, Esau going into captivity, like that's gonna be like a wow factor. Like, damn, this nigga's enslaved. He's in chains. This nigga is working. You know, people gonna be in awe. Is this the man? You know, cause like we talked about that on lunch break one time. Like that Esau gonna be. See, we not even gonna see Esau like that. He gonna be in them jobs that he gonna be way in the mine somewhere. By the time the product make it to Jerusalem for building, it's probably gonna be Elam, you know, maybe Ishmael, Ammon, okay? But Esau just gonna be the one responsible for actually getting the material from the resource. You know? That's gonna be his job.
Human excavator.
Yeah, human excavators. You see? He gonna have a back-breaking job. This nigga gonna be a torn ACL gonna be normal, goddamn. You know? This shit gonna be normal, nigga. Get to work. Okay?
You don't like the sun, now you ain't gotta be in it.
Yeah. Then, hey, it's gonna be bad for Esau. Like the Most High finna embarrass this man because he walked around with so much pride, strutting and shit. The Most High finna embarrass that man in a position Esau finna be in the earth, man.
That son turn their head up.
Yeah, that son gonna mess him up. Cause he gonna have that cotton. You know he gonna have to pick cotton. Cause we're gonna go back to, because really, going back to wearing one fabric, then you got cotton, linen, and silk. And really the main three fabrics that grow. You got the silk worm, and then cotton is a plant, and linen is a plant. You know? Those gonna be the main, three fabrics. And you got your different hides, you can wear. You know? Badger skin and stuff like that. But hey, we go back to those one fabric, man. Hey, you gonna need a lot of cotton, man. You better pick. Okay.
When it sound like that, they gonna keep counseling.
Yeah. They gonna keep everything burned. It's gonna hurt that nigga to sleep, man. You know, go ahead. We talk about, you can imagine this nigga suffering all day, man.
Verse 10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength in the kingdom of our God and power of his Hamashiach.
Yep, the power is anointed, the power is Yahweh Shai. Okay? And this is what we long for now. Everything else is just something to do till we get to this point, man. Hey, you see? We ain't caught up in this shit, man. You know, go ahead.
For the accuser of our brethren is cast down.
The accuser of our brethren is cast down. Okay? Because this man is always trying to paint an accusation against Jake, man. He's always trying to push the accusation like we're not worthy of the birthright. You know? That's what this man does. He accuses us to the Father, man. This is what the left hand is doing. That's why, hey, Yahweh Shai gave us the blueprint of how to remain blameless, man. Why in certain forms as a gun. You know? That's why the accusation that he's pushing out the stick. Okay, go ahead.
Which accuse them before our power day and night.
Accuse us day and night, man.
Like you said, who can lay any accusation? Like the Lord said, who can hold any charge against his elect?
Hey, get that in Romans And you had something?
I had the revelation.
No, you had spirit change. You there Romans 8:28. The brother said that. Read down.
Romans 8:28.
Yep.
It's Romans 8 and 28.
Yep.
And we know that all things work together for good to them that love the Most High.
All things work together for the good to them that love the Most High. You know, everything is working on the favor of the elect. Everything is working in our favor. You know, we're in the time where, hey, everything worked against us. Now we're in the time where everything will work for us, man. And Esau, he was in a time where everything worked for him. Now it's going to work against him. Okay? The house of David is here to conquer, man, under Yahushua, man. That's why he raised up the house of David in these latter days, man. Okay? It's gonna come, hey, we here to teach. It's the first part of the ministry, but then it's gonna come a time to conquer, man. You know? And see, with teaching, see, Jake, they just want to argue back and forth all day. House of David not here to argue with you niggas, all right, for decades, man. Okay? It'll come a time where, just like the brother had the dream when he said he got to question the apostles, the guy, the true Satan. The apostles had left the house, you know. Hey, the Most High, you finna start talking to niggas, man. You don't keep telling the same thing, the same breakdown. They've been breaking it down for decades. It's the same breakdown. The breakdown, has the breakdown changed? Revelation 13, same breakdown. Okay? The Most High ain't finna have his men keep telling you the same goddamn thing, man. They gonna remove the prophets, and he's just gonna start getting busy. And just apply your doctrine. Apply your doctrine in the chaos. Apply that shit. That's what everybody gonna have to do. Alright? Well, that's what you believe. Bet. Alright? Let's put the prophets up. Now let's get active. Yeah. Now apply that shit.
To the guys who you have chosen.
Yeah.
See what they say.
Yeah. Yeah.
To them who are called according to his purpose,
To them that are called according to his purpose. Go ahead.
for whom he did foreknow, he also did predestinate to be conformed to the image of his son.
Yep. To be conformed to Yahushua. See, nothing can stop the elect men from being conformed to Yahushua. Okay? Yahushua is hands-on. That's why I say he's going to baptize us in the water and in fire. So that means he's going to engulf us in the understanding, which is the water, but then he's going to engulf us in the affliction, so we can apply the water. Because how you put out fire? With water. So if he's going to engulf you in the water, okay, now let me dunk you in this fire. So hey, you got to put the fire out the water. You know? And that's us being conformed to Yahushua. You know, because the Most High did Yahushua like that. He gave him the understanding, but then he put him through that affliction. You know? And he had to apply that water. You know? It wasn't easy. You know, it ain't easy goddamn. You know, but hey, it gotta be done. Go ahead.
That he might be the firstborn among many brethren.
Go ahead.
Moreover, whom he did predestinate, them he also called.
Right. Whom he predestinated, he also called.
And whom he called, them he also justified. And whom he justified, them he also glorified.
Going to the elect, because they was already set up in the spirit, set up before the world was even created, whom the Lord was going to have the word, the true doctrine, and to be saved in the end. You know, so no matter what Esau or anybody tried to do or whatever may be happening on the earth, the Lord has already ordained it in the spirit through Yahushua for these men to be sanctified and to be a part of the elect. You know, and it was without any interference from these men anyway, you know. It was not chosen or nothing that we came up and did or, you know, nothing like that.
What shall we then say to these things? If the Most High be for us, who could be against us? He that spared not his own son, but delivered him up for us all, how shall he not with him also freely give us all things?
Yeah, so the same way that he delivered Yahushua, all right, for our sake, okay, the same power is going to glorify us with Yahushua like he glorified Yahushua. for a certain group of spirits, man, and we just believe that, man. Because at the end of the day, there's nothing we can do, right, to be not the elect, and nothing we can do to be the elect, man. It's already written, man. You know, we just fight to stay in the spirit. See?
All right, was there any more on that?
Who shall lay anything to the charge of the Most High's elect?
Yeah, no one can lay anything to our charge. You know, Esau, like you say, the accuser of our brethren, okay? We'll have our own people come against us, man. But that's the justified from on high, man. That's the only thing that matters, being justified from on high. Okay?
It is the Most High that justifies.
It's the Most High. It's justified, man.
Done. So with that, you'll be brothers and sisters were edified. Once again, want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, Kakodash. Number understrike elder apostles and elder bishops of great millstone rule well. Peace and blessings, health and wellness, and house and everything elect. Above. Shalom. Shalom.
Shalom, Yahweh, Shalom, Shalom.